It's mid-May, it's sunny, it's warm, it's gardening season. You're at the nursery right now. I feel you. And you have two plant options. Which one should you get? Well, I'm gonna let you know a couple of my tips and which one I would choose and why. Let me know in the comments below. Would you get the small one or the big one? Hello and welcome back to Basics Homestead. My name is Annie, and like everyone, I buy seedlings at the nursery and I get excited and I get that little tingly feeling. At the beginning of the month of May, I bought this plant. It was about this tall. So I grew all of this since the beginning of May in, like, I would say 3 weeks. There's a couple of things wrong with this. The plant is leggy-ish, not too much. I can work with this. But the fact that it's tall, it doesn't fit in my Costco shelving units inside. So when I got it, I had to bring it outside during the day or in the tunnel, depending the outdoor temperature. I always try to keep at least 10 degrees Celsius outside. If it's not that, I put it in the tunnel because these were already acclimated. They were already in greenhouse environment. So they are used to the actual sun. So I was able to either put them in the tunnel or on the table behind me. So that was already done. But at night, it was not 10 degrees Celsius and I had to bring them back inside. So space management, this is like a nightmare. This is almost 18 inches tall. And I had to remove a set of flower here. And there's gonna be another one here I'm gonna have to remove because it's ready to flower. So the last thing I wanna show you is this, the roots. The roots at this point don't look too much root bound, but this needs to get planted because if it's not planted anytime soon and it does get root bound, it's gonna delay the fruit set. So by buying this plant that looks beautiful, you think you're gonna get faster tomatoes than anyone else. I'm gonna be the one telling you it could happen, but also maybe not. Because if it is root bound, it can delay the fruit set. Therefore, if it says 60 days to maturity, you might go further than that and you might be disappointed. So my tip is to go for the smaller one. So this, when I bought it a week ago, it was half the size and I can't pull it out. If I pull it out right now, it's only going to be the stem and the roots that's going to come out. So this is not root bound. I'm going to be able to transplant this in a week or so without any stress. So this plant is overall a healthier choice. It's going to produce at its day of maturity, and it's easier to manage if I have to bring it back inside every night, which I don't because we're blessed this year. The nights are over 15, so this one is sleeping outside all the time. But if it wasn't, I had to bring it inside. I can put this easily in my rack. So, last tip. If you have an indeterminate variety of tomato, when I buy plants, I make sure that there's at least 1 or 2 little suckers on the plants. I'm going to show you another one. This one right here, there's a sucker here, and there's a little sucker here. Why do I do that? These, if it's an indeterminate variety, it's going to produce free plants later on. So my investment of, I think this is $4, will give me 2 more plants if I'm patient. The indeterminate tomato means it has until frost kills it, it's going to produce higher. A determinate plant is a determinate height with a determinate amount of fruits. So make sure if you take suckers from a tomato plant, make sure that it is an indeterminate tomato plant. I hope this trick helps for your next nursery trip. Take care. Bye.